everyone, Kim here from the Balm. I make CBD infused balms, serums, lotions, and other stuff. Welcome to day, and I'm gonna put it here, of Vlogtober. I'm recording. I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to run my business, do Vlogtober, and live my life the best way that I can this month. This is a challenge, but I accept it, and we'll see how it goes. A little bit about me. My name is Kim Flowers. I am a 50-plus-year-old mom, wife, grandma. I want to say retired from working other jobs for other people, but I've been retired from doing that for a long time. I've always made money, but I've worked too. I've worked at Case Western Reserve University 2 times. The first time I worked at Case was after I got home from Desert Storm. Yes, I'm a veteran. That's where I met my husband. Mr. Balm is in Desert Storm. Actually, I met him in Indiana, where we were stationed to get ready to go to Desert Storm. And we have been together ever since. It has not been easy, but it has been worth it. I have 3 beautiful children, Lauren, Kai, and Malik. My only son, he's the youngest. When he was born, he weighed 10 pounds, separated my pelvic bones. I had to walk with a cane for 2 months after he was born, and the doctor is sciatica. The doctor said that I would have it for the rest of my life. Okay, that's fine. And they gave me 800 milligram ibuprofen. I'm not sure in some other videos if y'all heard me talk about this or not. But yeah, it's the reason why I started making rubs and lotions. But back to me working for Case Western Reserve. As soon as I got out of the military. I worked for Mutual of New York, an insurance company, as an administrative assistant for a few years. I am here. I'm at the hospital to meet my friend to pick up a key. And we're going to talk about that later. I have the key. And the reason I have the key is because I have to open the doors to my friend's place, and it is a new wine store, and I have to let the inspectors in so she can open. More about that later. Why do I have to open the doors? What do I have anything to do with this? That's coming. But back to Case Western Reserve. Worked in Mutual of New York a couple of years. But my goal was to work for Case Western Reserve University. The reason I wanted to, or felt like I needed to work at Case Western Reserve, was because Brian went to school there. And the benefits were, if you go to school there, or if you work there, then your spouse and your children will be able to go to school for free. Good benefit. So while I worked at Mutual of New York, I submitted my application for Case Western Reserve, and I called them almost every day until I got to know the human resources lady's name by heart, and she knew mine. And I got in at Case. Brian was able to attend school there, and with the Pell Grant and the Veterans Grants and everything like that, we were able to make it work. I didn't work there long enough for my kids to go to school there because they were little babies at the time. So yeah, what I found while working at Cases, I did take some classes. I took classes in Photoshop. I took classes in accounting because it was free. Why not? Might as well. Took classes in website design, HTML, and all of that, which was wonderful. The problem I had honestly, with working full-time was having little kids and daycare and trying to figure that out when the cost of daycare was about as more than me going to work every day. I found that it was very difficult to afford it, and I had to either keep looking to make extra money to pay for daycare. You go through the city to try to get daycare assistance, but you make just a little bit too much money. And Brian was in school. So those were good times. It taught me, it humbled me. It taught me how to, that I can make it. That you don't need a whole lot of money to live. You don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be considered surviving. You know what I'm saying? We was just living. And we were doing the best that we could with what we had. And we're happy. The kids were happy. They didn't realize that we didn't have, or we were lacking, or, certain things was going on. But it was easier. Mr. Balm finished up with schooling and was able to get a job. And I quit. I stopped working. I wanted to be at home with my kids. I wanted to be the ones taking care of them and teaching them, and just I could see. I didn't have to worry about what was going on at the daycare center, or what was going on with other kids at the daycare center. Not that I didn't want them to be socialized or anything like that. I just felt more comfortable doing that. But I've always figured out how to make money. It's not hard. It's not hard to make money. It's hard to keep money, but it's not hard to make it. And that's the way it's been. I've done different things throughout my life while the kids was younger. And I did pick up a few extra side jobs, but then back to the fact, okay, the kids were older or out of school or whatever, and I could work, but now I'm a little older and I'm working with people who are younger than me. Not that I have a problem working with people who are younger than me, but don't be disrespectful. Don't be rude. Don't have some kind of authoritative, because I will quit. And I did quit. And I quit a lot, unfortunately. But I found that I was just happiest figuring out how to work for myself and make my own money. That's just me. Back to the balms and the lotions. And I started making those because of sciatica I had with my son. And I couldn't continue to take ibuprofen. I just doing YouTube research and studying different essential oils and studying different butters and the ways cannabis can help with inflammation. I have been a 420 person for a long time. But because of YouTube, I'm not going to get into all of that. We're going to try to figure out how to say that in another video without being offensive or without getting copywritten or any of that. At any rate, breath my lotions, that I started maybe 4 or 5 years ago because going to the doctor had high blood pressure. She said it's because of our culture and all the salt and then stress and worry don't add to it, has caused us as a culture to have high blood pressure more often than any other culture. I said, okay, so put me on high blood pressure medicine. All right, so I take that. I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to stroke out in the middle while I'm driving or doing something crazy like that. But I was taking 800 milligram ibuprofen for my back. And the doctor clearly states, or the medicine clearly states, that the ibuprofen may cause high blood pressure. So, you know, is it one or the other? What's got to give? What's got to go? My back, you know? So I started doing the research, essential oils, all natural products, and I am able to, I made products that I can use so that I can do these shows where I am up, down, all around, walking, and I'm recording for YouTube. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm thankful for it. But there are more than pop-up shops that I am interested. I'm ready to take All Balm to the next level. I'm ready to take All Balm into some stores. Yeah, I said it. So my goal before October is to get into at least 3 different stores, whether they're smoke shops, whether they're boutiques, whether they're fitness centers. And if you have any ideas on where All Balm can be used or sold, put them in the comments and let me know. That's the end of this video, and I will pick you up to talk more about Vlogtober on day, whatever that next day is. But I'm on my way to City Hall, or to figure out where City Hall is at. And I'll pick y'all back up in the next video. I hope y'all enjoyed day 5. Thank you for sticking around. On to the next day. Let's do this. I got this. I think I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling very confident that I can make it through this. But I haven't. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.